the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through colored glass. Time moves on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Today is February 6, 2026. It is 3:28 a.m. Phew, got up late. No excuse, but I need to record really quickly because the time usually runs fast once I start recording. Alright, so this is my back end. The other day I was talking about the estimate. My estimate revenue, it keeps on going down instead of up. This is why I show the back end of my channel once I start. Alright, so let's go on X. And I did post something on my community board regarding PYTE. There was something that popped up on my back end that shows that the channel was being watched and things like that. And then once I click on it, it shows my estimate revenue was like $10,000. It's on my community board. And then I tried to go back to it and things like that. They went back to $33. So much to say, but that's not the point of this video right now. Let's go on X. There's a lot of things being talked about. I still haven't come across about Harry's lawsuit. At one point, there's so many topics to discuss. I'm telling you, on YouTube. So many topics. One of them, the Epstein thing. And by now, many of you should know the foundation of my channel, once I started looking into Harry and Meghan, I was pointed in that direction. And I spoke about a lot of other things regarding that. So, and right now, the internet, the Sussex right, is not letting the royal family, because right now the royal rights are not talking about the Epstein file, but the squad are. Okay, but before I do all of that, I already made a list regarding stuff that I need to share with you, and I saw Harry and Meghan were trending. So I click on it. So it seems like Meghan posted something regarding her chocolate on X. So let's go over some of them. Alright, so it starts here. Okay, I have been away for weeks with almost zero internet, and I'm glad to see the Meghan's business is still doing very well. You know, okay, sidetrack here regarding Netflix. In the United States, African American are having some issues with Netflix because of Obama. Was it Becoming? I think President, former First Lady documentary that's on Netflix. Remember the other day I posted in one of my videos. They were talking about Melania's movie, whatever she had going on. I was like, I wasn't even aware of it. And some of you responded and said, yeah, there's been a lot of commercial about it. They did do a promotion about it. I have no clue. I had absolutely no clue that she had something going on. So what African American have been doing, because former First Lady's documentaries on Netflix, so the African American said, we're gonna make it #1. I think it's been out since 2020. Let me look it up. Becoming. Okay. When? Okay, so here it is on Netflix. Oh my God, 2018. I'm saying 2020, but since 2018. So it's been on Netflix since 2018. Okay? So, oh, no, that's her book. Becoming released on Netflix. Let's put Netflix. It might be, sorry for my text. Yeah, that's what I thought, 2020. Her book was released on 2018, but on Netflix it was 2020. Okay? So, while the other one, because 92%ers who voted on the last election, okay, said we're gonna make former First Lady documentary Becoming on Netflix become #1. And it seems like it was reaching there. I think it reached up to #4. So what's happening is that I don't know, Netflix decided to remove it on the category that it was in. Okay, so let's look that up. Did Netflix reclassify? Let's do that. Oops. Let's see what they say here. Yes, as of early February 2026, users reported that Netflix reclassified the Michelle Obama documentary Becoming from the general US top 10 movie list into the kids category. Alright, so they changed it. So people are, mostly African American, are very upset about that. Now, this is something I have said. In my household, the only streaming service we have going on is Netflix. My husband have been done with Netflix for almost maybe 2 years, I would say, if not more. I'm the one, even though I don't watch TV that much, I'm the one who's saying Netflix is gonna stay because of Meghan. When the squad are talking about her documentaries and things like that, whatever Harry and Meghan are doing, that's on Netflix. At least I could go and see it myself, because I cannot even share the videos properly. Okay? Because Meghan and Harry signed deal with Netflix. And I was like, we're staying there only because of Harry and Meghan. Now, that doesn't mean I will not be, I will be glued to it if Netflix decided to act stupid. Now, if Netflix continue doing that with Michelle Obama, I'm going to tell my husband, hey, you could, what do you call this? You could cancel Netflix and sign with whatever you want. Because now, Harry and Meghan, their new signing deal is, if Netflix decided they don't want something from Harry and Meghan, they could sign someplace else. Alright? But the key thing here is, what I think is happening here, because Netflix is trying to acquire, what is it, Disney Plus? What is Netflix? I'm telling you, I talk about this so many times, but sometimes my brain don't save them. Netflix, what is Netflix trying to buy? What other? Okay, I asked what other streaming services Netflix trying to acquire. I know some of you know already, and I should know on top of my head, but I can't think of it. As of February 2026, Netflix is in the process of a major, nearly $83 billion acquisition of Warner Brothers Discovery Film TV Studio and HBO Max streaming service. Okay, so they're trying to buy this. What I think is happening here, okay, with Netflix, I do not know. But I love to read in between the lines, because the current administration in the US is trying to put its hand in every aspect, private, businesses, public, and every single aspect, because he wants to be a dictatorship. So he wants to put his hand in everything. So I think he probably told Netflix, if you're trying to buy this, Warner Brothers, whatever I just read here, reclassify, do something regarding Michelle Obama's thing on Netflix. And I'm wondering, can the Obamas sue Netflix for reclassifying their thing, because it's not a kid thing? Let me see. Let me ask Google. Can Michelle? Let's put exactly Michelle Obama. What the hell? My hand cannot. Let's see it. Based on the provided search result, there is no information indicate that Michelle Obama has legal. No. I'm not asking if she's suing, but can she? Let me go and chat GPT for that. Let's see. I want a yes or a no. Okay, here's a straightforward answer to your question. Michelle Obama likely could not successfully sue Netflix just for categorize her documentary on its platform. Okay, so at least there's an answer here. There will have to be a legal ground. But the thing is that it's still on Netflix. But the thing is that they reclassify it so it doesn't compete with the current administration BS that they put out there. That's what I think is happening here. But the thing is that the people, this is the key here, the people, if 92% had said, we're gonna get rid of Netflix, they're done with. And then it will give the other group who's trying to acquire, what was the thing? They were trying to acquire, let me go back. Warner Brothers and Discovery. It's not just Netflix who's trying to buy Warner Brothers and HBO Max and things like that. There's other people. Okay. What other streaming services trying? Okay, I'm trying. I'm lazy tonight and I can't type. It seems like trying to acquire. Let's copy this. Warner Brothers streaming service. Let's copy all of that. Did I spell it correct? They seem to be missing a C. There's other people's trying to buy it. Okay, as of 2026, Netflix has reached a definite agreement to acquire Warner Brothers. Okay, Paramount is the primary competitor, having pursued potential hostile takeover with a higher separate bid for the entire company, including its cable network. So Paramount is also trying to buy it. It's Netflix and Paramount. Even though Netflix seems to be the one to probably gonna get it, but it's not a definite. Okay, Paramount is the next one who's trying to buy it. Okay, Stardust, Warner Brothers Discovery Board. Okay, there's more of this. The key thing here is, once the people said F this, especially in the United States, and they decided to cancel Netflix, then there's going to be a problem for Netflix to acquire the rest of to finalize it. And then now Paramount could come and said, you take our bid. Okay, so this is the thing that's going on here. All right, so I'm done with Netflix, and let me open another tab regarding Netflix and Michelle Obama, and let me see what other people are talking. Netflix. Oh my God. Okay, I just typed Netflix and Obama. Let's see what other people are talking about. February 1st, the Obama just finished. Watch Michelle Obama's amazing doc on Netflix, Becoming. Was he a perfect president? No. Did he make so? Okay, let's see here. What other people? Meanwhile, on Tuesday, February 3rd, Michelle Obama documentary Becoming is currently holding the number 6 spot in the Netflix top 10 movie in the United States. Mind you, it was released 6 years ago. This is the thing that I want to look into. Alright? Because of the other one that didn't do too well in the box office. Now African Americans said, we're gonna watch it. Okay? Because these people, they all about competition. So you want competition? This one was released, what was it, 6 years ago? Top 10 movie, mind you, yeah, 6 years ago. Alright, if you want to watch a documentary about a smart, accomplished, classy first lady, watch Becoming on Netflix. Michelle Obama is a true national treasure. Alright, so people are talking about it. Okay, so now there it is here. They move it to and kids movie today. Okay, hey Netflix, why the recategorization of Michelle Obama's documentary? Stop gaming the system because people choose to watch Becoming instead of Melania. Okay, this is the thing that's happening in the US right now. Okay, there's that. Netflix had decided that it's not acceptable for a documentary about a black woman to be a top-ranked movie, so they have moved Michelle Obama's story Becoming into the kids movie category. Sweep it under a rug when it becomes too powerful and too popular. Seems like a racist. Okay, since the release of Melania First Lady Michelle Obama 2020 documentary has seen a 13,000% increase in viewership, being streamed on Netflix for 47.5 million minutes in the first 2 days. Drop a love if you like Michelle Obama. Alright, there's that. Just watch Michelle Obama excellent, inspiring documentary Becoming, and no one pedophile was part of her story. Alright, so this is the thing that's going on. Okay, you're not gonna see the link of all of these on there. I just gonna put it under Michelle Obama and Netflix. Okay, on Netflix, Michelle Obama. Now back to this. I guess this is gonna be about Harry and Meghan also. Before I do the things regarding what I've put on the list, you know, with the left behind it. And this is something I have said many times in my past videos. At some point, Harry and Meghan need to create their own streaming services. Okay, similar to like on Oprah Network, create their own streaming services. People who cares, who okay with their project, they'll be more likely to subscribe to their channel or to their streaming services. So at some point, this is something I've said from the very beginning, because the evil that's surrounding them to prevent them from moving forward with their project peacefully, they're trying to bring them down. We do not know how Netflix is gonna be later on in terms of who's gonna be the CEO of Netflix, because you know CEO can change. People don't live forever, so things might change. And these evil people are all connected. So at some point, I'm telling you, I've said it way before all of this came about. Harry and Meghan will, if they want to continue to put programs out there, whatever it may be, at some point they need to create their own streaming services to highlight their work. And if they want, they could, buy other projects similar to how Netflix work, projects that align with their values and things like that. They could buy it and highlight them on their streaming services. But the key thing here, they will have control of their own thing. So if Netflix wants to play stupid, in a heartbeat, I'm gonna tell my husband, you could cancel it. Alright, but right now the only reason Netflix is still in my house is because of Harry and Meghan. Alright, so let's see here. Alright, I have been away for weeks with almost zero internet. I'm glad to see that Meghan's business is still doing very well. Okay, so there's all of that. Okay, this is also gonna be under I guess as ever. Let me pause and put that. I'm not gonna put each of these links. I'm assuming Meghan put a video on her IG post. Alright, Prince Harry to his wife, love. Alright, 12 seconds. There'll be screenshot.
Hello.
Hello.
Ooh. Yes, please.
White chocolate.
Thank you.
Got it.
Love you.
That is so cute. Look at the dog. At one point, oh my god, let me not even bring my stupidity back here. Never mind, because some of you did correct me on my video. I'm thinking of something, I'm not sharing it. It's so stupid to share. He is so spoiled by Meghan. There's that. They are just the sweetest. She's got to sell those chocolates somehow. Why not make, oh my god, why not make use of her husband? What the hell? Okay, some people do work. They aren't all reliant on taxpayers' money. Funny how the majority of Meghan's haters are on the benefit, effing making sense. Why you are a royalist, both squanders. Alright, let's block this one. She knows, Meghan knows who she's doing that for, okay? The squaddies, alright? Just living their best life. I love this for them, especially right now. Side note, Harry's shirt is so white and Chris LOL, which means, hey, Meghan is taking care of business. White chocolate, yes, please, there's that. They escaped the mess, good on them. Good, they are breath of fresh air, wholesome air after all the dire stuff I've been reading about the scummy UK royals. Yeah, that's what my next video will be covering. I love this family, Harry and Meghan, their kids, no matter what they pull it together, bless them always. I'm so happy for them. I'm waiting for my order and see which one of the chocolate will be my favorite. Love wins, Harry and Meghan. Okay, so cute. Let's go to the next one. Okay, I'm just going under the hashtag Harry and Meghan. Okay, what is that? February 4th. This so-called journalist clown. Okay, let me not talk about this. Okay, the same video again. There's no comment. Thank you, love, Prince Harry. There's that, Harry and Meghan. The unproblematic royals. Let's see here. Okay, Princess Ingrid Alexandra's leaked post on media attacks. Meghan surprises Harry with as ever with white chocolate and cozy video. Prince Andrew. I'm laughing because I think she lists all the royals who have some problems, but not Harry and Meghan. Alright. Meghan support. Okay, I just read that. Prince Andrew leaves royal lodge amid Epstein files scrutiny. Prince Andrew faces staff resistance at Syndrome after Epstein file release. I mean, what will the staff do? They can't do anything about it if they want a job. While aid accepted $50,000 Epstein donation in 2013 amid Prince William's star. Oh, Prince William is in it too. Alright, so there's that. She retweeted that. Okay, Lordy, the royal family is finally getting their karma. King Charles, Queen Camilla, Prince William, and Kate Middleton have questions to answer about what they knew and when, why they are still supporting Prince Andrew financially. So this is the screenshot that I just read. Alright, A retweet of a retweet. Alright, the horrible treatment of Diana, the treatment of Harry and Meghan, the lack of action when they have been brutally harassed, and they sat back saying nothing. The covering up of not only that nuns but other sexual deviants, they should be ashamed. Abolish the monarchy. And the thing is that this is why I keep on saying, I don't think these people understand the power that they have, the position. Even if the Epstein, they were blackmailing them, they have the power to do much more to stop it, but they comply, and this is what happened. Well, then again, in one of my videos, I said, I was trying not to bring it here, but since it's in my mind, I might as well get rid of it in my mind. Get rid of it out of my mind. The royal family have been all about that in the background. They have been all about that. Whatever Epstein type of thing is going on, the royal family have always been about that. But what Russia have done, now that it's all out, I could tell what sometimes I try to withhold because I didn't have the proof. But now we know. If you go on my community board, there's an article who was behind Epstein. Okay? So like I was saying, the royal family have been all about that. Whatever Epstein have been catering to them, they have been about it for a very long time, way before the Epstein. But what Russia have done here, because Russia wants certain things, certain deal to happen, so they criminalize it. They want to document it. They put it in a video form or picture form, audio form, all sort of communication ways that for the people to embarrass them. And put it in a silver platter for them and say, here, go have fun, while they're recording it for future reference. The future is now. What Russia wants, it's now. So now, Russia is releasing everything. And with the backstabber of the United States. I hate to say that. But it's not the majority of Americans who allow this to happen. It's, first of all, the 92%ers are not about that. Okay? But anyway, if you have been watching some of my podcasts, you will know all the key players who's involved in all of that. And different videos, I said things, you could plug them all together. This is why I don't really talk too much about it. It seems like I was way ahead. Way ahead. It's just now, things that I used to say as my humble opinion are now fact. All the things that I used to say as humble opinion, they are now fact. Okay. Alright, so let me leave this here. That's it, okay? Because all I wanted to share with you is the Harry and Meghan and the Obama. And for Netflix, if they decided to keep going that way, they're gonna lose a lot of subscribers in the United States. I don't know about the rest of the world, but at least in the United States. Okay, let me before I finish, I'm pretty much done with this video, which will be on PYTE, but I'll be covering the left behinders in my next video. So the next question I'm gonna ask Google here, how many in the USA? Only in the United States, not worldwide, USA. Okay, 2024, early 25, Netflix had approximately 89.6 million paid subscribers in the United States. I don't want Canada, just the United States and Canada region, which sometimes estimate placing the US specifically around 66.7 million in 2024. Now, if we want to break it down even more, let's put in category as of African American, if they have it. How many African American, let's put, subscribers does Netflix have in the United States? Only, okay, African. I'm just breaking it down a little bit, okay, because even though the United States right now, mostly African American, is having issues with Netflix, that doesn't mean it's all American. Okay, but right now it seems like we as African American or black people, we could say, are in a different level of, how do you call these things, when you're not even speaking with the person, but intellectually, like, you know what the person is thinking. What do you call this? I'm branching off a little bit, but whatever that term is, where it's not psychic. I think the word is telepathy. Okay, telepathy. Like, you could think what the other one is thinking. It seems like in the United States. I'm just saying, okay. I don't have a freaking crystal ball. It seems like in the United States, African American are in a telepathy kind of state right now. Sometimes there are things I say in my video, and then I see other people are saying almost the exact same thing, but just different wording. We are in a level, I don't know, spiritual kind of thing. We know what the other one is thinking. Look how African American out of nowhere decided we're not gonna be shopping at Target, or we're not gonna do this, and then we all are on the same page. Okay, we say we're not gonna go protest. I'm not a protest person. Okay, I've been saying it way before. There's different way of doing your protest, but putting myself out there, go protest, that's not me. Okay, that's not me. But I have different ways of showing my support with the cause differently. But it seems like right now African American are in a spiritual state where we know what each other are thinking. So now if Netflix decided to act the way it's going right now, which I have said in many of my videos before, the only reason my household still has Netflix is because of Harry and Meghan. But that doesn't mean I'm going to be staying there of what they're doing to other African American who is on their platform. Like what they're doing to Michelle Obama. Former First Lady Michelle Obama. If they decided to go in that route, they're going to lose a good portion of people in the United States. I don't know about the rest of the world. We'll jump on the same thing, but I want to focus on the US only. Okay, so what I want to ask YouTube here, Google, how many African American subscribers does Netflix have in the United States? Okay, only in the United States. Let's see, can they break it down? Specific up-to-date publicly available numbers for African American Netflix subscribers in the United States are not explicitly released. Yeah, I think it would be hard. It would be hard to really point it. Demographic. Alright, share reported in 2021, 17% of the streaming population covering major platform was black. Okay, subscribers percentage, Wall Street Zen indicates one. Okay, so it would be hard, but there are mixed race in a household who will say, okay, we're not about that as well if this is the way Netflix is going. So African American is warning Netflix with what they're doing right now. So if they decided to go in that route, they're gonna lose a lot of subscribers, and Netflix is not cheap as well. We could do without. Okay, right now having Netflix is like a luxury. It's not a need. It's not a necessity for people. It's just you have extra money. You want, when you're sitting down relaxing, you have something to watch. Okay, it's not a need where it's like food, water, air, shelter. It's not that. It's not a rent where you need a roof over your head. This is just an extra. Okay, for your pleasure when you're relaxing. So African American, before they go on strike and say we're not gonna subscribe to Netflix, okay, they're giving Netflix a warning. And I'm talking about it on my channel as well. I have said many times, my husband is done with Netflix. It's only because of me we still have Netflix in the household. And if Netflix continue in that route, it's not a need. I don't even watch TV that much. Because every time that I have is either do videos, I'm not even getting paid for it. YouTube is shortchanging me. Okay? Every time that I have is make the videos, do work, do my business, and do different things, and then come and edit and things like that. It takes a lot of time to make those videos. It may not seem that much, especially mine. It may not seem that much, but the editing is required because, you know, there are things I need to cut out or whatever. It's just me, pretty much. So African American is giving Netflix the warning. If this is the way you're gonna go about it, you don't put Michelle Obama on the right category or any other black movies that should be in the correct categories to be competing with the rest. Okay, this is what we've been trying to say. We don't need a special kind of thing for us to be in the same space. We just want you to be fair. You want competition? Hey, there we are. We are part of whatever documentary phase that you had put Michelle Obama. They don't want special catering. Just let it be. Let the numbers speak for itself. This is why I like sports where it doesn't go to the judge, where you compete with the clock. Okay, so they don't shortchange you and things like that. When I mean shortchange you, is like they don't judge you fairly. Alright, it's just you and the numbers. So if Netflix don't want a fair playing field, and this is the way they're acting, you're gonna see. I mark my word. Okay, I will be one of those who will tell my husband, "Oh, you could cancel it." Because right now I'm the only one who's holding it for Netflix to be in the house, in my house. And I'm sure a lot of other households will do the same. Because now white people, I would not be surprised as well, white families who starting to get the picture. What's going on in the United States, how the game is being played, and the solution for the way the game is being rigged under a lot of people. White Americans are starting to get it. So they will be losing a lot. If African Americans say we're gonna cancel Netflix, I will not be surprised some white American will jump on the bandwagon and say, we got you too. We got your back. Because I'm starting to see it. You may not see it completely, but I'm starting to see it. A lot of white Americans are starting to understand what African Americans have been screaming for centuries and decades of what the system have been doing to them. So they're starting to get it. So Netflix, you are being warned. If you want to stay in business, you are being warned. You might be okay overseas, but in the United States, you are being warned. Let the numbers speak for itself. Let whatever category Michelle Obama, I guess, documentary was, put it back in, let it play with the rest. Okay, so I'm done. Okay, please take a moment to subscribe. This is not where I'm going to put it. I'm going to put it on PYTE. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Alright, so that's it. I'll be putting it here. This is the numbers, okay? Still stuck. Even though I have put other videos out, still stuck on $36.46. So if you guys want to support my channel, I put the link in the description, like I said at my closing. It's the same link I have on Team Sussex, because both of them are my channels. We could donate to Cash App or PayPal. I know time is hard right now. I could understand, but if you have extra, you want to support my channel, very much appreciate it. Okay, that's it. Now I'm gonna do the video that I was supposed to do. We're gonna focus on the Left Behinders. Maybe I'll put this first. Okay, I didn't have this on my list. Maybe I'll go with that first. I was gonna put this one. Let me like it so I could have it. This is what I had on my list first, but I think I'm gonna do the other one. This one I posted on my community board already, and I have spoken about this, how things could have been with this guy, because he left an architect. You know how I am regarding architecture and things like that. I think in Massachusetts or something, his first child. Things could have been, but whatever happened for him to leave and go over there, he's been played, pretty much. He has been played. Okay, I'll talk more about this on my next recording on Happy Team Sussex. Thanks for watching.